What's up guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, I want to give you my thoughts on why right now might be a perfect time to sell your home and invest the proceeds into the stock market for passive income. So in case you're new to the channel, welcome. This channel really focuses on how to invest in the stock market to get as much passive income as possible in a safe manner. But I don't just talk about it, I live it and I own what I preach. And at the end of 2019, we sold our paid off condo here in Montreal for $450,000, invested all the money into the stock market for passive income, and by doing so, we became financially independent in our mid-30s. As our passive income from our investments now cover all our living expenses, including the condo that we currently rent. So we basically live for free. So if we would have sold the condo now instead of 2019, we probably could have gotten a lot more for it. So I understand that selling your home or your condo is a really big step for many people. And if you're really happy with your home right now, you're in the middle of your career, you're raising kids, I understand that it might not be the most convenient time to sell. But I know many of you watching are older, you're about to retire, or you're retired already and probably have a paid off property or close to paid off, which has appreciated in value exponentially recently. So my question for you guys is, do you really own your home, or does your home own you? Is it way too big for nothing and preventing you from actually exploring and enjoying life to the fullest? You might be sitting on a gold mine and not even realize it yet. So this video is for you guys, because the days when buying a property was the only feasible option for a long-term investment are long gone. That's the 60s. We're currently in 2021, guys, and it's never been easier for everyday people to invest in the stock market on your own. For whatever objective or goal you have in mind, including maximizing that passive income, which is what my channel is all about and is the primary objective for older folks like retirees, right? But you don't need to be retired to enjoy the freedom lifestyle that I'm currently living. So in this video, I will discuss 5 reasons why selling your home in today's market could really be a great idea and can transform your life for the better. So let's get in it right away. Reason number 1, this is pretty obvious. The real estate market is really hot right now. It's a seller's market. So this should be a no-brainer. Whether you're Canadian or American, real estate prices have soared, and it's definitely a seller's market right now. You heard about it in the news, right? Bidding wars, properties selling at over asking price. And it makes perfect sense if you think about it. Pent-up demand because of COVID-19 plus rock bottom interest rates have prospective home buyers frothing at the mouth. So the advantage right now is definitely with the home seller, not the home buyer. So whether it's Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver, or another major Canadian or American city, you will definitely get a nice premium on your property if you decide to sell in today's market. I don't think anybody can dispute that fact. Reason number 2 is that investing is much safer than you think. So one myth that many older people believe or have been taught is that investing in the stock market is very risky or dangerous. This is completely false. It's like saying that driving a car is dangerous. Sure, you know, if you're irresponsible, you're blowing stop signs, red lights, going way over the speed limit, or driving under the influence, driving can be very dangerous. But what if you drive within the speed limit, you respect all the road signs, all the regulations, and you're a very responsible driver? The risk goes way down, right? So the stock market is pretty much the same thing. Yes, you could be reckless and invest like a maniac, but you could also be super responsible, calculated, and invest in a smart and strategic way, in a safe way. So forget what you see on the news and on the media about the stock market. That's all designed to scare you. What gets almost all the attention is the riskier side of investing, which I personally don't even consider investing. So for me, that's speculating. Things like Bitcoin or GameStop or AMC or the newest Genome or artificial intelligence stock. So that is risky stuff because you're making a bet on one thing, and if that thing fails, you will lose money. These are usually emerging and new things that are not even profitable yet anyway. So what doesn't get any attention is the safe and responsible way of investing. Why? Because that's boring, and that's the point. There are companies out there that have been around for over 100 years and really are staples and essential in our society. So I find it comical that people think owning a home is the safest investment ever. Really, it's just one property and so much could go wrong. The stock market is the whole world economy. So you are much more diversified in terms of what you're investing in or what you own. So somebody who owns a diversified and balanced portfolio of stocks is in a way safer position than somebody who owns just one property and no stocks. So don't believe me? Let me briefly reenact a conversation I had recently with someone who thinks this way and thinks that the stock market is risky. He says to me, all your money's in the stock market and you don't own your own home. You're nuts. I say to him, do you pay for your electricity? He says, yes, of course. What about cell phone bill? Yes, of course. I'm with Bell. Great. What about your TV? Well, I don't have cable, but I have Netflix and Prime, but I used to have Bell. Okay, great. You have a mortgage? Yep, I got 12 years to go. I got it with TD Bank and I got a really great rate. What about car insurance or house insurance? Yes, of course, we don't have a choice, he says. What about medications, things like aspirin or other healthcare stuff that we need? Yes. What about food or toothpaste or floss, mouthwash, soap? Do you buy any of these things? Yes, of course, he says, I'm not an animal. And then I ask him, do you shop online, like on Amazon? He says, yes, of course. What about social media? I tell him, you use Facebook or Instagram or anything like that? He says, yeah, I use Facebook and Instagram. What about Google? I told him, do you use it? Then this is when he started getting annoyed at all my questions and really started getting my point, right? I could have gone on forever. I was just thinking in my head of my portfolio and all the companies that I owned. It was a pretty comical conversation for me anyways. So if you are a well-diversified investor, guys, you own a piece of all these products and services I just discussed, right? People dish out money every day for these basic things their whole lives, and who benefits? The corporations that sell them, right? So investing in the stock market is not some abstract, complicated thing. It's owning a tiny piece of the best corporations in the world that provide these essential products and services that everybody uses and doesn't even realize, right? And I didn't even touch real estate yet. You could easily own real estate all over North America and even worldwide as well via the stock market. So is owning one property safer than owning a piece of the entire world economy? I don't think so. Reason number 3, it's easier than ever to invest for passive income. That's right, guys. Gone are the days when investing in the stock market was complicated. Thanks to technology and multiple online brokers, investing is not only easy but very convenient for everyday people. You can do it all on your own right now very easily. No need for a broker, financial advisor, even if you have no financial background whatsoever. The proof? Look at me. I have no financial background whatsoever. Both my wife and I worked in the technology field, nothing to do with finances. So if we could do it, so can you. There are so many resources that can help you invest on your own nowadays, including my YouTube channel. So you do not have any more excuses, guys. That's just the truth. Will it take some time, some research, some patience? Sure, but it's never a bit easier to do it on your own. Not only is investing easy, but investing for passive income is also much easier and attainable nowadays. There are many publicly listed funds on the stock market that are designed for investors whose primary goal is income or passive income, not growth, right? So many of these funds hold a collection of safe blue chip corporations or blue chip stocks and have safe income enhancing strategies, so you can easily attain an 8% annual interest rate on your portfolio even in today's market. Personally, my main portfolio, which I unveil and show every single month on my YouTube channel, has an interest rate or a dividend yield of over 10%. So my $700,000 investment, it currently generates over $6,000 a month for me in passive income, which I use to pay off all my living expenses. So you could easily replicate this as well. How? Well, make sure you're subscribed to my channel for starters. Reason number 4, more flexibility, less responsibility, therefore less anxiety. So this goes back to what I said in the intro, guys. Do you own your house, or does your house own you? Are you accumulating all kinds of junk over the years and never use it and just causing you stress and anxiety? Probably. My question for you is why? When you sell your home and downsize, you have way more flexibility, way less responsibility. This is really my personal favorite part of renting. Something breaks, not my problem, call the landlord and it's fixed. Property taxes, school taxes, no more. Want to move to another city or another place? So much easier if you rent. Once your lease is up, you go. There's no need to hire a real estate broker to sell your house and pay them a huge commission and go through the whole process. We sold our condo and it was super annoying for us. I can only imagine a bigger house with a bunch of stuff in it. What a nightmare. So stop thinking that renting is a waste of money. That's another myth people believe. It's not. It could be liberating for the mind and your soul. Your life becomes much simpler because you have a lot less responsibility. Less responsibility automatically equals less stress and anxiety, which will enhance your quality of life. So I ask you again, do you own your home, or does your home own you? Last reason, number 5, you will have more disposable income, most probably. So what do I mean by disposable income? Well, obviously this really depends where you live, right? But for many Canadians, especially older ones who have paid off houses in major cities and whose kids have already left the house, it's very likely that your home can be worth $1 million or more. So think about how much money you will get once you sell your home, after all the expenses like the real estate broker fees, etc., etc. Apply 8% to that number, and that is the approximate passive income you will get annually if you invest it all into the stock market using my style of investing, the income focused style. So $1 million would mean $80,000 a year, or $6,666 a month. The best part is, guys, is that this is only interest. You are not even ever touching the principal. And keep in mind that this will probably won't only be your source of income, right? You'll have most likely some pension money, maybe some RRSP income, etc. So do you have any idea, guys, what kind of place you could rent in Canada for $2,000 a month, or even $3,000 a month or more? A really, really nice place, guys, probably with an elevator, indoor parking, a garbage chute, a pool, a gym, a sauna, etc., etc. And it's still less than half of the interest you get off of a $1 million investment. So not only is your rent free, but you have plenty of leftover to enjoy your life, guys. Traveling, a hobby you're passionate about, charity, helping your kids out, etc., etc. Whatever it is, you will unlock so many possibilities in your life. Life is a beautiful adventure, guys. Why spend it mowing the lawn, shoveling the snow, especially if you're in Canada, cleaning your windows during spring cleaning every year in a $1 million house? Why? Does not make sense to me. So if this video really hit home for you, please consider subscribing to my channel, guys, because I focus on investing in the stock market for passive income. My wife and I own and live what we preach. We sold our condo in 2019, invested it all, and now we live off the passive income that our investments generate for us. We have a much more flexible and convenient lifestyle. There's really nothing sweeter, in my opinion, than financial independence. Trust me. Keep in mind that on my channel, I unveil my entire portfolio every single month from A to Z. So make sure you check out my latest portfolio video if you're curious to see exactly what I own to make, which basically became a reality for us, right? So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please hit that like button. It's free for you. It helps the channel grow. I would really appreciate it. Also, make sure to check out our website, passiveincomeinvesting.ca. That's where you could access my digital product, the ultimate dividend passive income investing package, which is basically all my years of researching the best funds for passive income, but there's also some growth stuff in there. So it's really a tool designed to help you build your portfolio. There's also sample portfolios in there for both Canadians and Americans. So it's a really, really cool product. And I'm working on version 3. It's almost done. And the cool thing is that if you buy the product, which is currently in version 2, you'll get lifetime updates. So no need to buy it again. Also, I do offer a one-on-one consultation service with me personally over Zoom. So that also is offered on my website right there on the homepage. I'm completely booked until October. So I'll let you guys know when the October appointments open up. So once again, guys, make sure you're subscribed. Also, make sure to check us out on social media. We're on Instagram. We have a Facebook group that just keeps growing at over 2,400 members now, almost 2,500. So we have a nice little community there. And the mission of this channel, my mission, remains the same. It's to help everyday people invest on their own, to build their own stream of passive income to enhance their quality of life. So with that, take care, guys. Stay safe and see you next time.